What's going on, my tech friends? This is the One Tech Bus. So today we're going to be comparing two phones from two completely different but still big companies, especially in the smartphone community. So we're going to be comparing the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE, also known as Fan Edition. That's what the FE stands for. And we're going to be comparing that and versing it with the OnePlus 8T. These two phones are going to be in the budget type of category for both manufacturers because obviously, as you all know, all these companies, especially these big smartphone companies, their devices are absolutely expensive. We're talking about $1,000 or £1,000, and literally climbing steep. And not everyone has that kind of money just laying around to buy a smartphone. And yeah, so these companies are actually trying to bring budget friendly kind of devices to appeal to their customers, so people are not spending a crazy amount of money. So these low end budget devices, they still have kind of the specs that the high end devices have, but scaled down, if that makes sense. And these devices are ranging from around 500 to about £700, which I understand, and it's still quite a lot of money, but it's at least way better than 1,000 and going up, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so we're going to talk about the release date for both of these phones. So the FE is already released, and you can actually pre-order this. I think it was released sometime this month, but you can actually pre-order it right now. It's on sale. You can pre-order it, and it will be in the stores in August the 2nd, which is in a couple of days, and that's awesome because I'm excited because I'm actually going to be going to pick up one of these devices and do an unboxing on it in a new studio. As you can see, we're in a new studio and I am so gassed. Anyway, moving right along, the 80 will be launched on a later date and it will be released on the 14th of August, if I'm not wrong. Well, I'm not wrong because I did my research. Man did his research on that. Yeah, you get me stoked. Cheers. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're gonna move right along to specs. So specs on new devices are, I want to say they're similar, but I don't know. You guys be the judge. You tell me in the comment section below. Tell me if they're kind of similar. So now we're gonna start off with the pricing. Well, that's not really spec, but the pricing. The S20 FE is gonna be going for around $699, and the OnePlus 8T is going to be the same as well, which is $699. So the price difference is not that much, but I'm not going to lie, you do get a little bit more from the OnePlus 8T than the Samsung Galaxy FE. But then you get a little bit more from the FE than the 8T. So it just depends on you. It depends on which brand you like the most. Me, Samsung all day long. So yeah, Samsung all day long. Samsung, yeah. You know I'm trying to go with this. Anyway, the processor in the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE is gonna have the Snapdragon 865, and the OnePlus 8T is going to have the Snapdragon 865 as well. Storage on these phones is going to be 128 gigabyte for both of them. We're going to talk now about the design and the display. Both of them are going to have the full HD OLED screens on them, so it's going to be snap, sharp, crispy. The colors are going to be fantastic. Yeah, everything you're going to expect from a nice display from Samsung or OnePlus, which is going to be cool. Anyway, both of the phones are going to have a 6.5-inch screen, corner to corner. But to be more precise, the 8T, the OnePlus 8T is going to have a 6.55-inch screen. So there's going to be a slight curve on the side of the 8T on both sides, the left and right hand side is going to have a nice curvature to the screen, which is going to give it that more immersive look. Like it looks it to look like a more of a high-end device because of that nice curved screen that you're going to get on the 8T. But in the other hand, the Samsung Galaxy Samsung Galaxy S20 FE is going to have a flat screen, which I mean, Yeah, I don't know about that because obviously I understand Samsung is trying to make it a budget-friendly phone, but I mean a flat screen, a little bit boring. So I see most people going for the 8T than the FE because of the design of the design. Because yeah, the 8T is gonna have that nice curved screen, and the FE is gonna have a flat screen. But obviously, we're gonna have it on the channel. We're gonna unbox it. We're gonna see how it's like, and we're gonna reference this video to that video to see how the design of the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE looks. And also, the 8T will be coming to the channel too, so be excited about that too. Anyway, so both of these devices will have 120 gigahertz refresh rate, which is absolutely amazing for these big companies to bring a little bit of future from their high-end phone to the mid-range budget lineup is pretty damn cool. So 120 gigahertz is going to be pretty damn cool. So your scrolling is going to be crisp, and also when you're playing games on this is going to be nice as well. So that fast movement, especially when you're scrolling as well up and down, is gonna be nice. It's gonna be very, very smooth. And when you play games on this device, it's gonna be smooth as well, because when you play games, there's a lot of things going on in the game, things moving quickly, or that, especially if you're playing a racing game, is that 128 refresh rate. I mean, that 120 refresh rate will really come in handy, and everything will be nice and smooth. And yeah, your game will run very, very nicely. OnePlus has actually not given us any renders of what their latest OnePlus 8T phone is actually going to look like. So yeah, we're still waiting on that, and as soon as it comes, you guys will be the first persons to know about it as well. But yeah, there's no renders, but the design of the 8T is looking like, or sounding like, is going to be pretty much identical to the FE, which is pretty damn cool. But there is one difference. There is one difference. Not too big. I mean, depends. The difference is the hole punch on the phone. As some people want to call it, the selfie camera. Well, I call it the hole punch. The hole punch on the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE will be in the middle, and the hole punch in the OnePlus 8T will be on the left, right. I mean, it will be on the top left corner, which for me, I mean, it's not too bad, because in my S20 Ultra, I have it in the middle, which is pretty cool. So when you're taking pictures, you have the phone in front of you like this, but when you're taking a picture with the 8T, because of where the front facing camera sits, which is on the left side of the screen, you find yourself kind of having to take the picture straight, a selfie like this, turning the camera a little bit to the left, because this is where the camera is. But with the camera being in the middle, it's literally boom, and then you take your selfie. It's more convenient, looks less weird. And on the back of these devices, they're going to be very, very similar. You see the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra? It has this nice rectangle kind of feel to the camera. Well, the camera module is slightly rectangular. So the 8T is going to actually implement this design from the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE into the device, and it's going to have that more of a rectangle look. I mean, more of that rectangle camera module to it. Same as the FE, but yeah, like I said, these phones are going to be very, very similar. It's going to be unreal. So I actually cannot wait to be able to have both phones together in my hands and compare them and see how really similar they look. Anyway, moving right along, the 8T may feature an extra lens in the camera, but we're not too sure on that just yet. But if it does, then that's going to be awesome, because for the price you're getting for the phone, an extra lens in there is going to be pretty damn. It's going to be pretty damn cool. Very, very cool. Anyway, the 8T is going to have a glass back, and the FE is going to have a what do you even say? Carbonated material on the back. So yeah, it's going to have the look of glass, but it's not actually glass, if that makes sense. Anyway, the FE is going to have obviously it's going to be water resistant. It's going to be rated of IP68 rating on there, and so will be the OnePlus 8T as well. So both of them, nice little category over there for the water resistant whatever bull crap. Yeah, you get you get what I mean. But yeah, it's going to be the same design like I said to you guys, and also the 80 will not be coming with wireless charging. For some people, it's not really a deal breaker. For me, it's not really a deal breaker because I don't actually use any wireless charging at all. I literally plug my phone in and get my phone charged up like that. I actually do not even own a wireless charging station in this house at all. But yeah, for some people it's good, for some people it's not. But then the FE is gonna have the wireless charging. So, and also it's gonna be able to charge QI capable devices, which means it's wireless charging. It's gonna come with a wireless charging built in to the phone. So yeah, that's cool. Right, now anyway, we're gonna jump over to the camera because I know a lot of people love cameras. When it comes to cameras and phones, people are very, very interested. I'm interested as well. So the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE is gonna have a 12 megapixel main camera. It's gonna have a 12 megapixel wide angle, and it's gonna have an 8 megapixel telephoto with 3x zoom, which is pretty cool. But more impressively, the OnePlus 8T is going to have a 46 megapixel main camera. Now you tell me how sick that is. So it's going to have a 46 megapixel main camera. It's going to have a 16 megapixel ultra wide camera, and then a 5 megapixel macro lens there as well, which is the telephoto lens as well, which is going to be pretty cool. And also it's going to have a 2 megapixel depth of field camera as well. So when I say it's going to have an extra lens, I think it's going to be that depth lens. And also moving on to the front facing camera, the FE is going to have a 32 megapixel camera, and the 8T is going to have a 32 megapixel camera as well. So nothing really different, both in the front camera category. Anyway, going straight to the life of these phones, the battery life. So the 8T is going to be coming with a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, which supports and will come with a 65 watt charger straight in the box. So you have a 65 watt brick in the box. You can charge the phone straight away, and it will charge very, very quickly. And the FE supports 25 watts, but you don't get a 25 watt charger in the box. You get a 15 watt charger in the box, which is a little bit sad, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, the 8T the 8T comes with rap charge, which I presume means rapid charge 65 technology, which means the 8T can be charged and reach to 58% in just 15 minutes, which is pretty damn cool. Pretty mind blowing if you ask me. And then it's gonna have a full charge in 39 minutes, so 40 minutes, which is not too bad. I mean, if you're rushing and you need to get somewhere or whatever, you quickly charge the phone up. 40 minutes, boom, you're ready to go, fully charged, and away you go. That's gonna compensate for not having wireless charging on the device like the FE does. So now we're gonna talk about the fun bit, the really good bit, color. So the 8T is gonna come in black, green, interstellar. We have a little bit of interstellar in the building. It's gonna have the interstellar glow, and it's gonna be silver as well. And the FE is gonna come in the green, blue, purple, red, orange, and white. So we have a rainbow there. So yeah, anyway, that's it, boys and girls. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, like the video, subscribe, comment down below, tell me if you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.